Welcome everybody, welcome to the mat. My name is Shelly and I'm going to guide you through a 30-minute workout. All you need for today are 2 yoga blocks, a yoga strap, or a house coat belt, something like that around the house. Join me on the mat. Let's get moving. So welcome. We're going to start moving nice and easy, hands to hips, and wondering how your day was, if you had a good one, or you're feeling a little stiff, a little sore. We're just going to get moving nice and easy. Wherever you are in your day today, wherever you are in that beautiful body of yours, let's get started. So I read this wonderful piece, a little short snippet from Instagram on the socials. Bring your feet in together and take your hands by your side. Big stretch over. And it said, your body is your investment account. Big stretch, roll the wrist and come back up. And your body is also your chemistry lab. Take a big stretch. So think about that from all of your life. Chemistry lab and the changes in your body as you get older. Back up. And your body is also your history book. So your past history of all of your body, your injuries, the things you've been through physically. And back up, your genetics. So you have an incredible, magnificent body. And you want to take care of it as much as you can. So thanks for showing up and giving it a little love today. One more each side. And taking care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, you actually allow others to see that you're doing the same, and that really ripples through your own personal community. Roll the shoulders up and back, and then a few more times, just getting in to the shoulders, and then rolling it forward, kind of like cat and cow, but the opposite here. And then just for a moment, soft bend in the knees. We're going to just sit back in a squat. Just a few little squats. So if you've been sitting at your desk, in the car or the bus, just getting into your body, noticing what it feels like. A few more. One more. And up. We're going to step to the right, not right knee bends, into a lateral lunge. So 90 degrees from the knee to the ankle. Bring the hands out, press the sits bones back, big step up. And you're going to step same thing over to the left, 90 degrees and back up. So just nice and smooth, 40 to 60% effort. Just getting your body prepared for the workout. Starting off with a generic workout. And then a little bit more specific, aimed at the exercises we're going to do through our class today. And it's a really fast little half hour, so we like to keep moving. And there are not any cardio, no cardio exercises, but we'll do a little bit to create some endurance. One more, not quite the same. And to center, beautiful. Hands to hips and right, some crescent kicks getting into the hips. Call this desk job relief. And just don't worry about what it looks like. You want to see what it feels like to your hips. One more, each side. And then let's get really awkward and go inward and in and in and in. So if you're near a chair or a wall, or you have something to put your hand on, we're going to do some swings. Hands on the wall, and just as though track athletes swing the legs, just loosening up in the joint, just letting it swing back and forth. Nice and easy. One more. Beautiful. Turn around. So if you're holding onto a chair, maybe a bike or a wall. I have my bike inside and I put it on a trainer so I can ride my bike inside during the winter months. A few more. Excellent. Come back in the center. Taking your right hand, reach to the top left corner and back. Take it to the top right corner. So we're just doing a little bit of reaches. Come up onto the tippy toes and start to feel the ankles. So you're pointing your toes, pressing through the ball of the foot, lengthening through the side of your body. One more each side. And really feeling into the body as much as you like. Picking the knees up. Bringing the hands in front if you like. So when you bring your hands out, we're marching here. It increases the difficulty by simply bringing your arms, your levers out and away from your body. If you want to take it up, it makes it even more difficult. So choose your hard today. We're going to do one more each leg and come back down onto the mat. Come down and meet me in tabletop. And we'll do a little bit of flexion and extension, little cat and cow. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, heart through the bridges of the shoulders, and exhale. Inhale, heart through, and exhale. Come back to center. Now, world option, like the world's greatest stretch, one of my favorite exercises, we're going to step the left foot to the right left hand. Now, if it feels too intense for you, please bring your blocks under your hands. Foot's out on an angle, and you're going to sweep the right hand up, left hand up, excuse me, and thread it underneath the right. Inhale, rise up, lift up, and thread it through the right. So I'll turn to the side, inhale, and exhale. Take it all the way back up, and then bring it back down. Trace a big circle back behind you, and take the left foot to the right side of the mat. So when you come across, you're on the opposite side of the mat. Stretch the hip to the left as you bump your hip out. Look over the right shoulder. Big stretch. Bring the left foot back to the right pinky, the left pinky. Sweep the hand up. So you're on the same side. And then pop that knee up and thread it through 3 times. 1. So this really gets into all of your body. 2. Last one. And 3. Remember, we're only looking for 40 to 60% effort. Take the knee down nice and smooth. Take the leg back. We're going to stretch back into like a child's pose. Walk the hands forward. Let the fingertips be like you have little cupcakes under them. Big stretch, and then walk yourself back up. Feel free to put the blocks under your hands. I have long arms, so I don't use the blocks. Right foot to the right pinky. Take a moment there. Sweep the right hand up, look up if it feels good, or look down. Thread it underneath. So we're getting into the whole body with this stretch. And 2. We should be ready to go for our specific warm-up after this. 3. All the way back up and down. From here, take that right foot out to the side, all the way over to the left side. Bump the hip to the right. Look over the left shoulder. Like you're giving yourself a little attitude. Bump the hip out. And then bring your gaze back to center. Right foot back to that right pinky. Tuck the toes, pop that left knee up, sweep the hand up, and 3 more. So we've got 1. Reach that left leg back, and 2. And all the way back up. 1 more. And 3. All the way back up. Take the right hand down. Big step to the front. Nice yogi squat, and just allow yourself to take like figure 8s right here. Up with the knees, getting into the hips, the glutes. And before you come all the way up, switch direction and make the figure 8s go the other way. Great for your brain and great for your body. Wonderful. Take a break whenever you need, grab a sip of water, and we are going to jump right into a warm-up of our specific exercises we're doing for class. Always a class favorite for me are push-ups. We're going to come into diamond shape push-ups today, and we're going to do them from a T position. So index finger to thumbs, creating that diamond shape. We're going to do it from a tabletop. So just doing 4 for our warm-up, and we're going to do it from a tabletop position. Drop down, so triceps. 2, 3, melt the heart down. 4. So that's really going to feel nice and strong. Come back up. So that's one of the exercises. I want you to reach for your yoga blocks. Holding your blocks in the long way. We're going to come into skier squats. Feet hip distance apart. You're going to bring the blocks forward as you sit back, lengthen, press back up, and tall. Sit back like a skier and back up. Hold the blocks, working your triceps. Come back again. And as you stand up, I want you to squeeze as though you had an imaginary toonie between your glutes. Last one for the warm-up. Sit back and press up. Beautiful. As we did in the beginning part, we did a warm-up. We did some marching. Now you can hold the blocks in front. Just gives you that little extra weight. You can hold them shoulder height, or you can take them up overhead. Wherever you'd like. I want you to root down in the left and pick up the right leg and hold. Alternating legs, nice and slow. Keep coming, just a little bit of a warm up here. This is just getting used to where you're going to want to come into the exercise. Beautiful, come back down. Next exercise, going to be triceps. So we're going to come down in a kneeling position for our triceps. So we're engaging our core by hugging our hips forward, lifting through the front line of the body, holding the legs and the thighs as though you were squeezing a yoga block. You're going to bring the blocks in up overhead, and you're going to turn them back. Keep the elbows forward as much as you can. And imagine just like they would be dumbbells, just adding a little extra. So from the side, nice and strong, trying to maintain the elbows in the same direction. And beautiful. Come back up. Nicely done. One more. So we're going to come in with taking your strap. So take your blocks down. We're going to take the strap over in front of the chest, holding it nice and tight. Stepping out into a lateral lunge, press it forward, bring it back. Press it forward, bring it back. Alternating lunges, press forward, pull it tall with the strap, back and forth. We'll add in the blocks later. One more as a warm-up. Pull the strap apart and back. Excellent. Take the strap and give it back down nice for a moment, and we're going to come into some lunges. We'll use blocks if you wish. If you wish to try out blocks when we do the exercise, you can hold one. We've done the step backs before, so we're going to take a step back with the left leg and lunge. Step back with the left leg and lunge. So you're holding your blocks between your hands, activating your arms, your triceps, and the back line of your body, and back step. So you're active in the arms, and beautiful. Right leg steps back. 1, 2, and 3. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Grab a sip of water. Let's have some fun, and we'll get started. So we're going to start off with our diamond push-ups. So doing those from a tabletop position. Take a break for a moment. Fingers are in the diamond shape. You're going to be over them, so it's not like a push-up out to here. We're doing them right underneath, so we're all at table. Come back down to the mat. Take your time to get there. The elbows are going to flare out wide. So as you come down, drop down, and you're engaging your core. Imagine if a little 2-year-old was in the room, and that 2-year-old gave you a little punch in the kidneys. You'd be all braced. 3, 4, and 5. Take a moment to stretch. We're going to do 3 sets. Option to do it again in the table position. Option to take a little deeper if you wish in the plank position, but plank on your knees. If you're feeling you want to do plank on the toes, you go right ahead. I'm going to stay on my tabletop, and maybe my third one I'll come to plank. Are you ready? Let's go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Last one, and up. Should feel it really nice and strong. Take one moment and pause. All right, give it about 15 seconds. Breathe. Now we're going to do the same thing again. 3 sets. Really works deeply. So bringing yourself back into table, walking it forward into the plank version. See what feels good to you. If wherever you are, your core is engaged. Back line is engaged. Let's drop down. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Come on. 5, 6. She's still counting. 7, 8, 9. You got this. 10. Beautiful. Sit back, wide knees, child's pose. Flip the palms to sky and just take a moment. Beautiful. Nicely done, nicely done. Come on up. Your arms should feel amazing. Come back up and take a break. Grab a sip of water if you'd like. You should feel it all through the arms here, a little bit through the chest, getting that feeling of the muscles working really hard. While you're there, skier squats. Pick up your dumbbells, in this case, your yoga blocks. Feet are hip distance apart. Weights are by your side. Roll the shoulders back and give me 10. So we're going to come into 10 squats. Ski it forward and back up and hold. As you bring it forward and hold. 3 and hold. 4, hold right there. Feel the feet and the legs, everything engaged, back up. And 5, press back up. 6, hold. Ready? 7, almost there. And 8, lengthen that tailbone. You want to have that natural curve in your spine though. 9. Last one. 10, your quads should be thanking you. And back up. Beautiful. Take a moment to pause. Hands to hips. And just some figure 8s or some circles. Nice and easy. Then go the other way. Open and close the fingers. So working on the forearms. Beautiful. Pick up your weights because we're going to move to weights one day, right? That's the goal. Nice and smooth. Sit back and up. Hold. And 2. And 3. 4. Squeeze at the top. 5. And 6. Sit. And 7. Hold. Hold at the top. 8. Back up. Use the quads. 9. Last one. 10. Back up. Nicely done. Beautiful. Take a few moments to pause. We're going to do one quick set and bring the weights, your blocks, back in. Take a few moments, and if you feel like that's too much, please know you can take these down. All right, last set. You ready to go? Roll the shoulders back, feet hip distance, fan out your toes, roll the shoulders back, and as you sit back for that park bench, bring the hands up. So I want you to think of you being self on the ski lift and back. Sit back and hold, sit back and hold, back up. You've got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold. 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 Back up. Beautiful. Nicely done. Take the blocks down to the side. We'll reach for our rope, your yoga strap. Take a moment to pause right where you are. And we're just going to stretch for a little bit. So taking that yoga strap before we come into our lunges, take it up overhead and just tip to the side. Pull it apart, big stretch, feel it through the side of the body. Pull it up overhead using your core and tipping over to the other side. Shine your heart up and back up. Beautiful. Coming to the center, we're going to work laterally here. So strap up shoulder height and you're pulling it apart. So you're activating all of the arms, the shoulders, rolling the shoulders back and down. We're not arching our back, but you're creating tension. Nice and tall through the crown of the head. You're going to step out to the right 90 degrees, coming into a side lunge. Press back up, step out to the left. That's 1. Step back. Out to the right 90 degrees, pull the strap. Heart pulls forward and you're sending your glutes back. 2. and 3. So you're working both the front line and the back line. Keep going. And we're at 4. Keep that in line. And we're coming into 5. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Back up. Step over to the side. Back up. Just changing the tempo, not allowing momentum to take us there. Remember, invest. This is your bank account, your chemistry lab. I just love that. And your history book. We have 2 more. Last one. Ready? And 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Come back to center. Nicely done. Roll the shoulders. Take the strap behind you, palm facing away, and just take the strap and pull the strap apart right there. So you can feel that tension that you're creating open up through the back line of the body, and take a deep forward fold. Bend the knees, bring your belly to your thighs. Let the head sway. And as yogis, you're familiar with this. Pulling the strap apart, start to engage the feet, half lift. Use your core, crown of the head pulls forward, flat back. Use the arms and your core to bring you back up. Beautiful, nicely done. Feels pretty good. Bring yourself down, and we're going to come onto the mat. So coming into a kneeling position, hands to hips, and we're going to come into something you probably haven't done since school, and then we'll bring in our yoga blocks. So just like you would in camel, knees on the mat, shins nice and long, hands to hips, roll the shoulders back. Now I want you to lengthen and engage the quads. Squeeze as though you had a block between them. Low back. Bring the hands up though. We're not coming into camel. Nice and tall. You're going to lean back maybe just a wee bit. One long line. Feel the stretch of your quads, and your drishti, your gaze, is forward. Hold it as you come back. Nice long line, and bring it up. Take it back this time even a millimeter further. Further if you can. Keep the line nice and long. Your arms are your ballast. Stay here and breathe. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Bring yourself up. So we're going to do it 3 times. Stay there at adventure 2 if that felt better. If you want to come back even further, lean back, lean back, lean back. You're using your quads here. You're not bending your back. You're engaging your whole torso as one unit, stretching the quads. Pull the inner thighs together. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Let's do it again. Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. All the way back under control. Nice. Bring it back to center. You're going to pick up your blocks. If you choose to do without the blocks, I want you to imagine that you're holding dumbbells. The hands are here, biceps are by your ears, and you're going to pull the elbows back. So as you're pulling them back, keep them trying to pull forward in the front. So just adding that little extra with the blocks. You take the blocks up, and the only part moving is the part between the elbows and the wrists. So back up and down. Back up and down. Keep pulling the elbow heads forward. Don't let them flare out. Minimize the flaring. Squeeze the block if you can, and if you're holding an imaginary weight, you're holding that as though it was a real weight. 2 and 3. One more after this. And beautiful. Take it back up. Nice. Now if that felt too intense for the second set, feel free to hold the block just like this as we come into the second set. So I'll hold one like this so you can see how to do it this way. Maybe this was more your vein, felt better to you. So take it up and up and overhead, pressing the hands into the block. Once again, lengthening the torso. You're lifting through the waist, like lifting the waist and the ribs off of the hips. You're not lifting through the shoulders. Roll back nice and tall, squeeze, take it back behind. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, and you can feel your triceps working here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Take it up. Wonderful. We're going to come into our lunges. We have time for our lunges. So with or without your yoga blocks, you can take your hands to your hips if you like. If you wish to take the blocks for extra weight, feel free. Maybe you want to hold them in front. Maybe you just want to hold one, just like we did with the triceps. So standing nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. We're going to step back with the left leg. Root down through the right, step back with the left, 90 degrees. Now you see that nice bend, tall spine. Back up. Step it back, 2. Under control. And 3. You want to take a more challenge, bring the block out. Remember, taking the levers away from the body makes it a greater difficulty. You want to take it up overhead, feel free. Challenge is yours. Maintain that nice smooth breath. We've got 2 more after this. 1 more after this. You got this. Bring it back up and stay right there in that lunge. Take a moment. 5, 4, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Big step forward. Beautiful. Take a moment to pause. We're going to step back with the right leg. Step back 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Hold back for 7. Pause for 8. Hold back for 9. Hold for 10 and stay there. 10. Woo! 5, 4, pulse, 3, 2, 1. Big step forward. Nicely done. So let's come into a bit of a cool down. Hope you're feeling nice and warmed up from our workout. Just going to turn that little sign. Beautiful. Let's come back and we'll start cooling down. Just as we did before, we're going to swing the leg a little bit here. Loosen it up. Nice and easy. Turn to the other side. Notice I don't say the side. So choose the side that works best for you. We have a preference, yeah? Come back nice and easy. Take the hands to the hips. And we're going to squat down and press up. Little squats and up. Just getting into the quads and up. Not big, just nice and soft. Beautiful. 1 more. Take the feet out nice and wide. Take that yogi peace sign, hand up. Send your glutes back in space. And bend into the left knee. Take that ankle, reach up and stretch. Nice, smooth. Come back to that peace sign. Same hand, left hand down. And do that peace sign again. Stretch. Take it back 1 more, yogi peace sign. And right hand to the left. Take it back. And bring the right hand down and pause. Right hand down, peace sign up. Bend into the right knee, reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. 1 more, reach and stretch. Beautiful. Turn towards the end of the mat. Frame the foot. Send it back into a hamstring stretch. Draw the toes towards you. Pull the heel back so that you feel that opposite hip pulling forward. Nice and smooth. Breathe into that space. Long, smooth breaths. You feel the landscape of your hamstring, landscape of low back. Sweep that leg back and step the left leg, or the right in your case if you wish, and draw it up. Feel free to draw yourself up, bring your blocks under. Nice gentle bend in the knee, toes towards you. Heart lifts. Just nice and smooth. Big breath. Bring the leg down, sit to the side. Coming into a figure 4, right ankle over left. Flex the foot so that the right hip is opening towards the end, not the knee. And then take a little bit of mobility here. Maybe the knee touches down, maybe the foot touches down. Just getting into your hips. Last one. Come back to center. Switch it up. Other leg across. Flex. Feeling the hip opening towards the bottom edge of the mat. Flex the toes. And rock a little side to side. So feel free to do this workout a couple of times this week. Add the blocks in, or one time without the blocks. And when you get comfy, we're going to start using some weights, which are really important. But right now, let's start easy for our bodies so they can get acclimatized. Come back to center. Switch the ankles up into easy pose. With that right hand up, inhale, stretch over to the side, reach and lengthen, side stretch, shine the heart up. Inhale, back up, and then exhale, left hand over, side stretch, lift the heart. Heavy on the glutes, inhale, go back and forth one more time each way. And back. Come up through the center, both hands up, interlace the fingers, flip the palms. Nice and smooth, take the hands all the way out and around, palms up, and inhale, hands back to heart. Have a lovely day, take care of yourself. Thank you for coming, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time on the mat. Take care and see you soon. Bye.